Welcome back. Today, we're going to discuss the topic fish confinement facilities. My name remains Mr. Okeke Ifena. I'm your catfish production coach on Creative Minds Online Academy. You can always contact us anytime you feel like asking us some questions, okay? What are confinement facilities? These are constructions used in holding water for rearing fish. It could be made of blocks, concrete, tarpaulin, or could be dug out earthen ponds. So let's see some of these fish confinement facilities. The first one we have here is the earthen pond. Earthen pond. Then the second one here is called concrete tank. This concrete tank here, this one here, is the one that is being built on the land. Then we have another kind of concrete tank, which has to you have to dig out the earth and then construct the tank inside the ground. Okay, whichever one you would love to do, you can go ahead and do it. Then we have the plastic tank, reinforced plastic tank, and then we have the tarpaulin tank, reinforced as well, to give it shape. All right, now for you to go into pond construction, when we say pond here, we mean the earthen pond. The earthen pond. Number one, there should be no tree around the site. Look at this. Sorry. Look at this. Is there any tree around this earthen pond? No. Why? It is because the roots of these trees can percolate into the pond. They can find its way into the pond and cause seepage of water. And from there, water begin whenever you impound water, the next day the water has gone down, and you'll be worried. The same thing happens in the construction of concrete tank. You should not have trees around it, because these roots, they grow, they are living things, they grow in size, so they could crack the walls of this concrete tank. Even the dam or the dike of earthen pond, they can crack it, and we don't want that as well. Also, the clay soil content of the earthen pond should be at least 30%. If you are constructing earthen pond in the southeast region of Nigeria, you don't have this problem at all, because clay soil content is very, very high in the soil. But in the riverine area, some parts of the southern part of the country, the northern part, middle belt, clay soil content is usually staggering, So, and in that case, you can see what the owner of this earthen pond did. He got some bags, fish feed bags, and then filled them up with what? With soil. And that was what it used to line the whole wall of his earthen pond, in order for it to hold water. Without the presence of clay soil in your pond, what will happen? There will be a seepage of water. Water will be losing water all the times. Now look at a freshly constructed earthen pond. This earthen pond was constructed with the use of an excavator. How do I know? The side walls are not vertical. Instead, it is diagonal or trapezoid in shape. Yes, this is what indicates that it was done with an excavator. A one-day job with an excavator can give you this. An excavator, one-day job with an excavator can, if he's a good person, can help you dig out 3 good-sized ponds. Okay, so this was done with an excavator. And after excavating, there's something called compacting, or a compactor machine or compressor. Some are handheld, they push it, or some, you haven't. But to save costs, you can ask a laborer to help you with the compacting of the wall of the dike. We call it the pond wall, we call them dike. Okay, so you can call the person to jab it, what we call jabbing in construction of houses. You have to jab it, jab it, jab it. That jabbing is to ensure that there is no water seepage. Okay, seepage means leaking of water. Now look at what we have here. Seeing that the owner of this earthen pond doesn't want any eventualities, doesn't want to hear stories that touch, that let's try and see whether what the water will hold or will not, or there'll be water seepage. He went straight ahead to line it with a nylon material. Yes, this one is a very thick one. There are some others that use a lighter nylon material, black in color. The one that is being used before you putting your interlocking in the house. Yes, you can also use that, and then pour water inside it to hold. Some, what they do is that after putting this nylon material, they pour earth, they pour clay soil on top of it, to give you that look that it is still a natural habitat for catfish. Okay, but whichever way to work out for you. All right, so we get to part 2 of fish confinement facilities. Thank you.